Yo, what's going on today, my peeps? As you can see, we're back here with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as you can see from the thumbnail. I'm not sure if this is going to be my last Regulation F video, considering Regulation G is going to be coming out soon. I know we have kind of like a whole month to prepare, but I might do like another video similar to the last Pokemon one, where I went into casual battles and used Regulation G, like restricteds. So I might not do another Regulation F video, so this could be the last one. The team, pretty simple. Chi-Yu, Choice Specs, Terrifier, Overheat, Heat Wave. I actually don't think I clicked the Terrifier Overheat, Choice Specs Overheat. I know I did the Heat Wave, but needless to say, you guys know this Pokemon's been around for a little bit, so it puts out lots of damage. Ogerpon Cornerstone is actually, I think, a really good pick right now into the meta, because there's a lot of Pokemon that are just weak to rock. I mean, I know the snow team still is going out around there, so like, I mean, it's a good matchup into the snow team, good matchup into Torkoal, Chi-Yu, Ensign. You know, I think it's a pretty solid Pokemon that I think people are overlooking just because of the water form being so good. So I'm not going to ramble too much. The team is, I think, fairly standard, aside from the Cornerstone, which you guys will see the Pokepaste in the description. If you guys want, it'll be down there. And yeah, I'm just going to quit rambling, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, here we are. Here is our team. So we're actually trying out two different things. The main thing I want to feature is Choice Specs, Terrifier, Chi-Yu. Because I just want to see if I can just absolutely nuke something. And then I also want to try Ogerpon Cornerstone. And this actually does not look like a bad matchup for Ogerpon Cornerstone. Now, the issue with this Ogerpon Cornerstone is I actually have this trained to be more of a water type Ogerpon, the bulky one. That usually just kind of supports. So we're kind of bulky, and I didn't feel like changing the CVs. So keep that in mind. My computer also just decided to beep at me with that. I actually do think this is a good match for Ogerpon. This Torkoal definitely looks like more of a support. I don't think this is a Trick Room unless Flutter has Trick Room. It makes sense for Flutter to have Trick Room on this team. So I kind of like the idea. Let's go with the double Grass Lead. Ogerpon Rillaboom. Then I kind of want to have the Cheester in the back. Actually, let's do Chi-Chi up front. And then we'll have these two in the back. I don't think I absolutely need Flutter, although Flutter does look good here. It's good into Tusk. It's good into... Maybe we don't bring Chi-Yu this game. Let's try this. Because this... I mean, you could argue that this is a good game for both. Obviously, Torkoal sets up Sun for Chi-Yu. I don't even have to do it. So, let's see. The fear is they'll lead Tornadus. And I think that is Tornadus, yeah. So I think what we do this turn, we just Ivy Cudgel. We should live, unless it's a Moonblast, we should live an attack from Flutter. We could honestly Terra here, because that would get rid of our Fairy weakness. They're probably just going to Tailwind. I would assume Ivy Cudgel will pick up the KO. So I think what we can do is we can do this. Tornadus uses Sunny Day. That'll give us a speed boost, and depending on what the boost is for Flutter, we could outspeed potentially with Walking Wake. I would assume they're just going to Tailwind Dazzling Gleam or something. Obviously, they're not going to Terra because I Terra'd first. So there's the Tailwind. So hopefully we should KO the Dazzling Gleam. Oh, we eat that really well with Ogerpon, actually. If we doubled into Flutter here, I think we'd be sitting really good. But we do get rid of the Torn. It's a KO. No crit either. That's nice to know that we actually get the KO with no crit. So we're up a Pokemon and his Flutter has half HP. But we lost our Terra for it. One thing to note, if their Flutter does Terra, I'm pretty sure it'll pick up the KO on Ogerpon. But if he doesn't Terra, I should be fine. But what we could do is we could just protect the Ogerpon and switch in the Rillaboom. And then we Grassy Glide the following turn to get rid of the Flutter. So let's see what they do here. If my opponent makes a move. I would assume they probably have Urshifu maybe in the back. Urshifu would make this really hard because Terra, when I Terra Walking Wake, that gets rid of my 4 times resistance. Oh, it's Dark Urshifu. Okay, interesting. I kind of want to just sack the Walking Wake here. Bring in the Rillaboom. And I'm going to try to get an attack off. I don't think it's going to happen. He's just going to... Yeah, he's just going to... I don't think I actually win in this position with Tailwind up. Yeah, I don't think I win thinking about it. Because this turn, all they have to do is just Dazzling Gleam, Wicked Blow. And that honestly might KO my Rillaboom if they target the Rillaboom. Because Dazzling Gleam is going to KO the Walking Wake for sure. So I could have protected Wake in hopes that Urshifu didn't target the Wake. He survived. Oh, he targeted the Wake though. Wow. I actually did not expect Wake to survive that. That's interesting. So I also wonder if this is Specs Flutter, because the damage output doesn't seem that great. What could they have in the back? We're Speed Booster Flutter too. I'm being able to protect is a pain. So I would assume they're going to either double protect or they're going to detect with the Urshifu. I think this is a safe play. Because they're probably going to expect a fake out, so I'm assuming Urshifu protects. They might actually double protect. Well, I don't think they need to protect the Flutter. Obviously, because it's a ghost type, unless they Terra. But Grassy Glide into Flutter should, I think, be the optimal play. I don't see the need to protect. And I don't see the need to fake out. Because if I was my opponent, I would assume a fake out Dazzling Gleam, because that just KOs your Urshifu, so you have to protect the Urshifu. Meaning you protect Urshifu. Okay, or you just don't protect Urshifu. I guess I'll fuck myself. Okay. But we're faster. He has Tailwind up. How are we faster? You're telling me Speed Booster Flutter? That's got to be like an adamant no speed investment Urshifu. Okay. That might have just won me the game, actually. Because I still have Ogerpon in the back. They just have one. It's a 1v3. That's wild. Okay. I'll take that. Wonder who the last Pokemon is. And they still have Terra. That's one thing to note, too. I don't know why they're taking so long to choose a Pokemon. Who is that? It's Great Tusk. Oh, well then we should just win. Yeah, that's GG's. I mean, it's probably Scarf Great Tusk, but that's still GG. You can't knock out both Pokemon. You still can Terra. It could be Terra Flying. Terra Flying, Terra Blast, but then we bring in Ogerpon the following turn and we just KO it the next turn. Scarf Great Tusk actually might be able to pull off a 1v3. Trying to think in a situation right here. What do? Terra Flying, Terra Blast, or Rillaboom. But then you still take like half HP from Flutter Mane Moonblast. Then I bring in Ogerpon, so then you either have to, I guess, Earthquake? I think their win con would be... Oh, or or just nothing at all. Oh my god, that did a lot more damage than I thought. Oh, I was about to say, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. But I don't think that was Scarf. Unless I missed their Tailwind ending. I could have missed the Tailwind ending, but I thought the Tailwind was still up. So I could have been wrong there. But I was playing under the assumption they saw a Tailwind up. So that ended up being way easier than I thought, I guess. I felt like I should have lost that off turn 1. Because we get to pick on Tornadus, but like it already gets Tailwind up. Like Tornadus did its job. So. Alright, we got our next game. We're going against Shonu. So we got a Rain team. So I think Tornadus will be pretty clutch here. I don't think we lead Tornadus. Just for the fact that I think Pelipper will be in the back. And I want to have the rain. Maybe we do lead Tornadus. What do you lead if you're my opponent? Probably Urshifu. Like, Urshifu, Ensign. Even... Scarf Urshifu is what my main concern is. Which is why I feel like I need to lead Rillaboom. Maybe we do like Rillaboom Flutter with like... you and you in the back. Yeah. Maybe we bring Ogerpon. I don't really like Ogerpon here. Chiyu. Yeah, I guess we bring Tornadus in the back. And we'll shoot for like a tail. Just drop my controller. Maybe shoot for like a Tailwind endgame. This team is kind of weird because our Charlodon's hard to play against. Because obviously you got to hit it with special attacks. And they usually carry AV. And even just, if you don't KO it the turn it's out, then just one single body press can like ruin the day. So Urshifu and Flutter. Okay, let's see the activations here. Purge. My Flutter gets booster first. Okay, so that means their Flutter is either Sash or Specs. So I think what we do here is just easy fake out. Dazzling Gleam. They have to switch out this Urshifu, right? This Urshifu is not in a good spot. So they switch into Ensign, right? I think actually what we do here, they're going to switch into Ensign or Protect. So I like the idea of Terra Fairy Moonblast into Flutter. Seems really crazy to me that they would stay in with Urshifu. Because I could just fake out, right? Because if I fake out Urshifu and then just Dazzling Gleam, we just pick up KO. But it looks like they're staying in. And it's not Scarf either. So if I would have just Dazzling Gleamed, we would have been chilling. I was playing that based on the assumption they would fake or protect. U-turn. Oh, okay, that works. But if I would have Dazzling Gleamed there, I'd just win off turn 1. So they're just going to bring Urshifu back out. But it seems weird to bring Urshifu. Knowing that my Flutter is faster than your Urshifu. Insane comes out. So they have double fake out. I would assume you just fake out with Rillaboom and Flare Blitz with Insane. So what we do is we just switch out Rillaboom. Do I have anything that resists? Oh yeah, we're chilling. I could even see a parting shot here from Ensign into Urshifu. Fake out parting shot. Just for pivoting purpose. I'm actually glad they didn't parting shot. It's supposed to be a U-turn. Oh, Woodhammer. I don't think I see the vision there. I'll be honest with you. But now we outspeed with both. So I think what we do here is we just Dazzling Gleam. We give up the Flutter. But do... Yeah, because, I mean, Rillaboom beats the Ensign. Or the, whatever that Pokemon is. Urshifu in the mid game. So I'm assuming this KOs. Yep, get the KO. So that gets rid of our Rillaboom threat. So now Rillaboom's just chilling. So Woodhammer comes out. It's probably going to be in the Flutter. No, it actually goes in the Wake. Okay. That actually KOs. For some reason I was expecting to survive, but I don't know why. He basically just killed himself. Oh, and I still have Torn in the back. Oh, yeah, we're vibing. We're big vibing. I forgot I even have Torn. I'll be honest with you. I thought I was the last two was like Flutter and I like the idea of just Sunny Day. Dazzling Gleam. Because if I just get any attack off into the Urshifu, Grassy Glide will pick up the KO to end the game. I'm not too worried about it. And I have a bulky Flutter, so as long as they don't crit me, I should survive a Grassy Glide from their Rillaboom. But he's not going for it, so. Yeah, we did half. So we're chilling. I might need to Tailwind if Torn survives this turn. Which he will, actually. I think it's a Sunny Day. That's actually wild. I have no HP investment in this thing, I think. So yeah, we win. Do I need to attack here? How many turns of Grassy Terrain are there? Because if I run out of grass... Oh, this is the last turn of Grassy Terrain. So I don't need to Tailwind. I think I just attack. Moonblast. They're probably just going to surrender. Battle is canceled. There we go. That's what we like to see, baby. So if you look at my record, I was actually testing a Weezing slacking team. And then I was like, well, why am I going to use slacking when I could use Regigigas? So I was messing around with those kind of teams. And actually, there's an Iron Boulder here. And Annihilate. So no, Annihilate in a closed team sheet is terrifying. Because I don't know if I need to protect for a Final Gambit or... what? Because if I protect expecting a Final Gambit and it bulks up, it's just straight up not a good time. So... I like the idea of a Flutter Chi-Yu lead here. Actually, I think Flutter Chi-Yu lead is actually solid. And then... Ogre Pond? I don't actually know if I like Ogre Pond here. I'm gonna bring it. Because I can. Rillaboom. Rillaboom's consistent, gives me a Sleep Powder immunity. Like, outside of that, I don't think Rillaboom's doing much. But then again, I don't really think Wake's doing much. I guess Rillaboom's more... we'll bring Wake. We'll leave Rillaboom behind for a game. Hopefully the last game, we'll see if we win. You know? My goal this game, I might just Terrafire Choice Specs Chi-Yu. Because I want to try an Overheat. But, like I said, if it's Scarf, Annihilate, I will be sad. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So I think you have to Terra your Walking Wake here, correct? Into Terrafire. So what we're going to do is go switch out Chi-Yu. And we are going to Moonblast the Origiraf. Because I think what you do here is you Trick Room. You Trick Room, Terra Water, Hydro Steam the Chi-Yu. I think that is the play you make. We do get rid of the Beads of Ruin drop, so we're not going to do as much damage here. But... And there's the Terra Water. Or Terra Fire. I always think Terra Water because mine's Terra Water for damage output. Terra Steel. Okay. That actually ruins my plans. If it's Terra Steel, Terra Blast. Oh my god. Snarl. I didn't even know this thing got Snarl. What on earth? So we did get the... special attack drop on the Farigiraf. I don't think I'm necessarily too worried about... I didn't bring Rillaboom, did I? Actually, I might need to target down this, whatever it's called, a little bit. That did, like, negative damage. Wait, he's faster in Trick Room? Okay. God, that doesn't KO. I thought that was going to KO for sure. Okay. Okay, we are not doing any damage here. I feel like I'm playing in a light screen right now. So they're not going to use the dragon type attack. I was going to say into the Flutter. Who is this? Torkoal? Annihilate. This is the Pokemon I didn't want to see. Especially in Trick Room. I'd assume we get another Hydro Steam. No, another Snarl. This thing having Snarl is actually a big problem for me. I didn't even know Walking Wake got Snarl. And how many people actually run it? 15%? I guess that's not horrible, but... See what kind of set this Annihilate is. Ridge Fist. Okay. Well. Ogerpon actually just eats that. This Wake taking so much Snarl damage is actually so insane. We get a burn, which is interesting. So I think what we do here this turn is we double protect. Because that should be the last turn of Trick Room, right? Yeah. And we outspeed. Do I even protect though? They're probably switching for Giraffe here, right? They revealed Farigiraf. They revealed Wake. See, but their team's pretty weak too. As far as like HP. So a Drain Punch into the Ogerpon slot makes me want to switch in Flutter. So we'll go Flutter. I think we just give up the Wake. We're faster, so we'll get an attack off and then just go down. We're at -2. I mean, we're not going to do anything, but I think we just give it up. We get Chiyu in for free. And then we just go crazy. this for Ridgeraft switching in? It is. Interesting. I'm banking on this being a Drain Punch. Oh, I'll take that, actually. Doesn't KO, man. I want this thing off the field. Do I Terra Fairy here? I think what they do here... Okay, I lied straight through my teeth. So there's going to be a Rage Fist into the Flutter. I figured they were going to switch in their weight because Annihilate's in such a bad position. But I was wrong. I was wrong. They don't get Trick Room up though. But Flutter going down is detrimental. I feel like there's so many better ways I could have played this game. So now we're bringing Chi-Yu. So I think my Chi-Yu should outspeed because that Walking Wake seemed very slow. And I'm max speed timid Chi-Yu. The fact that it's slower in Trick Room. So I'm going to take the risk and say that their Chi-Yu, that my Chi-Yu is going to be faster. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Terra Fire, Heat Wave, switch into Ogerpon. Because I know my Walking Wake is faster. So... And we are timid, Chi-Yu. Which makes me think that it might be modest Walking Wake. I mean, it seems like the most common spread is max speed, timid Walking Wake, but yeah, we're faster. Okay. Well, that probably just wins this game. Yeah. I just win this game. But, I mean, Chi-Yu, Terra Fire Choice Specs is actually absurd. I don't know who their last Pokemon is, though. They haven't revealed it yet. Venusaur? Torkoal? Florizarre. Venusaur. Yeah, then we just win. Oh, shit. Forgot I was specs. So this could miss, but it's not the end of the world. I think the safest play there is follow me, but we just double attack. We do have the Walking Wake in the back. It seems kind of weird to bring those Pokemon and not have the Sunsetter. Or have a way to set up Sun. It's kind of strange to me. But we win that just because, I mean, that was a weird game. I'm not going to cap. I might just go until I lose. I mean, that's what, 3 in a row? Oh, really interesting. We have Quillfish. Quillfish is what, water poison? It actually matches up fairly decent to my team. Because I don't really have a Pokemon that can get rid of water poison. Torn Suicune seems pretty chill. Or Suicune. Walking Wake. I don't know if I like Ogerpon here. Let's go Torn Wake. I don't know if I like Chi-Yu here. I mean, they have some good matchups into it. Yeah, I think we go Flutter and Rilla. My guess is they probably lead like Ogerpon, Flutter, and have like Archaludon, Pelipper in the back. Like the white hair. No, they just go straight Pelipper, Archaludon. Okay. We got a wham, bam, shang-a-ling, and a sha-la-la-la. So I think the easiest play here, typically an Archaludon's probably going to be Assault Vest. So they're not going to carry Protect. In fact, the fact that you have it with Pelipper makes me believe that it is going to be probably like a Dragon Pulse Body Press. Dragon Pulse Body Press, Flash Cannon, Electro Shot. Yeah, there's the Electro Shot. So that's going to be going into the Torn, I would assume. Pelipper probably Tailwind. Yeah, Tailwind. So now the cool thing is, I can Tailwind, and then it'll stagger our Tailwinds by a turn. I'm going to Tailwind here. Question is, their Electro Shot's got to go into Torn, so I actually wouldn't mind losing Torn here. Because Torn is literally did its job. Actually, well, now that they switch out Pelipper, it worries me. But, especially going into Flutter. But if they switch out, let's see if it's Speed Boost. Special Attack. So my Flutter should outspeed if Torn goes down. Electro Shot comes out. I kind of want this to KO. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now I go into my Flutter. I could actually just go into Rillaboom too. But we'll go Flutter. We'll save Rillaboom. The only issue is now they can bring in Pelipper and go for full accurate Hurricanes into Rillaboom. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, Protect. Because I'm Speed Booster, so I outspeed. So I KO the Archaludon. They switch in Pelipper. I still get the Booster Energy activation. Oh, they switch out Archaludon. Okay. That I didn't expect. I thought they'd keep him in. And we're bulky Flutter, but we also have Speed Booster, so... See, but now their Flutter is going to be doing less damage. Okay. Just kidding, it's Booster Special Attack. God, this is such a long turn because of all the effects and activations and stuff. Although we do lose the Walking Wake effect. I probably should have Terra'd Wake here. I think that's probably the smarter move instead of the Flutter. But I feel like this Dazzling Gleam is just going to do so much damage into the Pelipper that, I mean, we could just bring in Rillaboom and just Grassy Glider fake out. In fact, Flutter protects. That's insanely good for us. Because now this next turn, I switch out Wake into... what's its name? Rillaboom. I actually expected that to do way more damage. So I think Pelipper goes for a Wide Guard here. So I like the idea of doing this. I'm not going to KO this Flutter by any means. And I think their Tailwind ends this next turn. And they still have their Terra. Yeah, they still have their Terra. And here's their Terra. It's got to be in the Flutter. But now I can fake out your Flutter next turn. So, but they have revealed Protect, so they have Protect. I don't know if I'll win this game. Wide Guard. Yep, that's kind of what I was expecting. Which is good for me, because now Rillaboom's just in for essentially a Dazzling Gleam. I did nothing. Actually, Moonblast. Okay. That's a lot of damage. But I would assume you just double protect here. They're telling Hooters out. With the threat of Wide Guard, I don't know if I want to. Flutter protects. That's fine. If Moonblast picks up the KO on this Pelipper, we're chilling. Which it should. I mean, Dazzling did almost half. So, Pelipper goes down. Now we just Grassy Glide, Dazzling Gleam. We have the speed advantage because my booster Flutter is speed. Meaning if I bring Arch Aladon in, I can pick up the KO. They bring in Overquill. Overquill is going to be a problem. I'm going to do this in hopes that they go for the Flutter. Because I feel like the Flutter is probably the bigger threat. It's so close to KOing. Gunk Shot. Sweet. Dazzling Gleam? I would love to see Dazzling Gleam here, not Moonblast. Moonblast. Alright, so where do we go here? I think we Dazzling Gleam, high horsepower. Because my Dazzling Gleam will pick up the KO, I'm faster. You have no priority unless you have Aqua Jet. Which is fine. Aqua Jet is what I don't want to see. Gunk Shot comes out. He's actually faster than me. That is insane. How fast is Overquill? I thought my Flutter boost, I'm Speed Booster. It's base 85 speed. That's got to be Scarf. That has to be Scarfed. How many turns of grassy terrain do I have? So I think we just Grassy Glide Hydro Steam. We get the KO here. Overquill's gonna Gunk Shot the Rillaboom. Right? It's gotta be Scarfed. Because there's no way it outspeeds my Flutter. Dude, I'm so confused. Oh, it's Swift Swim. Oh, it's not Scarfed. What am I thinking? And it's Life Orb, so that definitely guarantees the KO. I get a crit. Crit doesn't matter. And then it's just Arch Aladon versus Walking Wake. And I can Protect to stall out the rain for an Electro Shot. Grass disappears. And the Arch Aladons are really weak. Right? Yeah, Arch Aladon's really weak. It might have been Damp Rock. Oh, yeah, it was Damp Rock. Oh, actually, I think we just Dragon Pulse. We're not going to stall out the rain. But we do pick up the KO. It was closer than I thought it would be. For some reason, I was thinking Scarf, but I forgot that fucking Pokemon was, God dang, Swift Swim. So, that's a pretty good game. That's 4 in a row. I guess we'll just keep it going. Or should I stop? I say we keep it going. I might do like a really risky play this next game and just see if I can win. And I might just lose off turn 1. Or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because I really want to do that Terrifier Overheat Choice Specs Chi-Yu. So let's see what we got. Going against Alex. Alex. I mean, we're pretty much rocking the same team here. Which makes me not want to bring Chi-Yu, because Chi-Yu doesn't look that great into their team. I mean, Fire is resisted by their Chi-Yu, it's resisted by their Torkoal, it's resisted by their Walking Wake. I think we need to lead Tornadus. They might go for Ridgeraft, though. Let's do this with Rillaboom Grassy Glide into a Flutter is just so good. Try that. Let's see. They go for Ridgeraft Trick Room route. Sadness. They might match Tailwinds. So let's see. Chi-Yu Tornadus. Okay. So they were wanting to do what I want to do. But I put them in a really weird spot. Because if we just trade Tailwinds... I might just tear a rock. Terra Rock actually sounds really interesting to me. Ogerpon Terra's first, but I think Ogerpon's just naturally faster than Chi-Yu, right? Chi-Yu's just base 100, Ogerpon's base, yeah, 110, so... But I actually don't have that much speed investment, I think, in this Ogerpon, so... That makes me think this is like a modest Chi-Yu that's not max speed. Maybe they taunt with their Tornadus? No, they just match Tailwind. That's even better. And they Heat Wave. So that does more damage than I'd like, but... It's not Sash. Now, honestly... There's Flutter. I think we just give up Torn. I should have doubled into Chi-Yu in case it was sashed. This is gotta be Terra Fairy Flutter, right? Yeah. So... I think I can take a Dazzling Gleam fairly decent, but... Wait, both are faster. Oh, single target Dazzling Gleam, I think KOs. I didn't even think about that. There's just so much things you need to think about because, like... Well, actually, hold on. We're in this. We're still cooking, alright? We're still cooking. I lied. I'm trying to think here. I'm faster with my Flutter. So their move is just Heat Wave Dazzling Gleam. But I should be faster, right? If I just Dazzling Gleam Hydro Steam. But do I Hydro Steam the... Oh, I have no idea what to do. Let's just go for the obvious play. Chi-Yu switches out. That's good for us. The Ridgeraft. Okay. Not the exact Pokemon I expected them to switch in, but we'll take it. So they Dazzling Gleam. We need to survive this with Wake. And we just sure don't. I wonder if that's Specs. I don't remember seeing a booster energy. Well, that's GG. That is GG. I got outplayed. I got outplayed. But that was a good episode. We won 4, lost 1. So, get our Dazzling Gleam off and be on our way. Well, maybe. I mean, still got things going on. I should have just surrendered, but it's all good. I'm trying to think of what I could have did there. I think just not KOing the Chi-Yu to start the game. I expected Chi-Yu to Terra, which is why I targeted the Tornadus, because it would have just been a guaranteed KO, so they couldn't set up Sun or anything, like manually. So it's just a misplay on my part, I suppose.